Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Adventure Forth, which is our Strawberry Shortcake Legacy Challenge, winding down to the time where this is going to be wrapped up and no more. Guys, okay, so can I say, I already had our legacy lined up. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing next. Okay, cool. And then they had to go and drop the life and death pack on us. Okay, obviously not, but like the trailer. And I kind of, I keep going back and forth. Like, I look at it and I'm like, it's a really nice balance between occult kind of stuff, but also realism. So, like, cool. Because every time you get an occult heavy pack or a pack that's mostly occult, all the realism players bitch and whine and piss and moan. Oh, nobody asked for that. Yes, we fucking did. Shut up. You've gotten years of realism play. Simmer the fuck down, okay? I like realism play too. I play legacies, but I also like occult shit. So like, you know, we need more weird shit in the game. I like the weird shenanigans. And I don't mean like weird as in it's a buggy mess. Okay. So I like the fact that there was a balance. I will admit, like when I was first watching it, I'm like, the world's really pretty, but I feel like I've been here before. So I don't know how I feel. I mean, I like it. It's beautiful. But it really feels like Windenburg and Henford on Bagley. It kind of feels like you're leaving the city of Windenburg. And you know how like in Windenburg, like, okay, so there's like the country-ish area. It's like you pass that and then you go through the new Ravenwood or whatever it's called. And then you get to Henford on Bagley. It literally feels like the town in between Windenburg and Henford on Bagley. And while it's beautiful, it's still like, haven't we done this before? It's kind of like when you're driving through the Midwest and you're like, we're in a new state. And you're like, really? Because it looks like the last one. There's just cornfields. What the fuck? It all looks the same. Like, so like, I don't really know my feeling on that. Like, it's pretty and I like it. And I'll probably use it a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm kind of curious to also see the one that's a little more spooky. You know what it was? We're gonna age this fucker up after the whatever. Cuddle. Maybe you should baby care, maybe feed? I don't know what it wants. Oh, good friends, how sweet. You know what I mean? It's beautiful and I'll probably use it a lot. I'm curious to see if the area that I don't think it's a secret area. I like where the like bog and everything is, where it looks a little more mystical and stuff. I think that's just a little one of the other neighborhoods. So I'm kind of more interested in that. I like the fact that there's graveyards because we have graveyards in several of our legacies. I like the fact that I'm hoping it's a lot trait. I've seen other people like it better be a lot type. It better be a lot type and not just like high school where it's a singular lot in this world and that's freaking it, because that would suck. I want to be able to build my own. Really, for me, if there is a cemetery or whatever in that world, I'll use it as my family cemetery. But the ones that I've already created, I want to be able to like set as a graveyard. You know what I mean? I love the fact that there is a fucking crow. Hello. I know he's probably just an object and he's on his perch and he's going to act like the crow, like the My First Pet pets, where it's like there's a couple things you can do with it and he's kind of just an object. But I don't care. We're getting a bird, man. Like, I'll take it. And like the little Birdman outfit's ridiculous and it better fucking show up in this costume. They better do cross-pack compatibility. They always talk about it and sometimes they don't fucking do it. Like, they don't really do it, but they better have made it so when I click this costume chest and I'm like, let's get in random costumes, I really want that crow costume in here. I really freaking want it. I'm sorry. It needs to be part of it. So, like, because that's going to be hilarious. This costume chest is already the funniest thing ever. I need that in my life, okay? But I mean, the world, again, like I said, the world's still beautiful. It is, unfortunately, I do feel like it's similar to one that we already have, which is like a little bit of a bummer. But I mean, I guess I was hoping it was going to be a little spookier and maybe a little, and it's very real worldy. And it's like, okay, I mean, I guess. I don't know what else they could have done, you know? I mean, I think it fits the vibe. I don't know. I feel like I sound more disappointed in it than I am. Like, it is beautiful. It's just, we've been here multiple times. But then again, I feel the same way about Cass because as I was looking at the items, I'm like, some of the hairs are nice. The female clothes, obviously, are very beautiful and detailed. There's a lot of it's like, oh, that's really pretty. The male cast that you can see, I'm pretty sure the one on the old dude, I'm like, you can't tell me that's new. That's from base game. We fucking had that for decades. For a decade. Like, oh, well, it's new. Then it's a recolor and it's barely any different than the same fucking one we have. Okay. And I swore for a hot minute the other guy wearing the like Henley kind of shirt with the little ties on it and with the vest over it, I was like, that's from like Cottage Living or something. No, 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 no. They wouldn't be doing that. They're only going to use base game or the pack to show off like clothes, right? And actually, they probably didn't even use base game, but it's like, so you did. And then what you're telling me is that shirt that looks like it came out of Cottage Living is new because we have that. We have that. And I like the Raven t-shirt they show on like the cover art, but it's just a box. And I'm like, I like the artwork on it, but it's just a square. And I'm so tired of here what we get for men. You get baggy cargo pants, a boxy t-shirt, and the same fucking other item just recolored and oh, it was slightly different. Where the fuck is the flare? I think I saw one coat when like the girls at the moonlight party in the little pond area or whatever, that guy had like a little jacket that had a little bit of like texture to it. And you're like, okay, that one could be cool. But like all the women's clothes is always so detailed and ornate. The dress she's wearing at the graveyard at the end with the feather collar, I'm like, that better look good on male frames. It's not gonna. I guarantee you they didn't fucking do it. But I'm like, I want that on male frames because, oh my God, that is beautiful. But like that kind of detail. And the men are like, here's a boxy t-shirt with artwork on it and some cargos. Like, what the fuck? You know, after getting Love Struck and the fun, crazy, bonkers outfits we got, which were like a little slutty and fun and like whatever, like, yeah! And now you just set my expectations on the floor again, and I don't know why I get my hopes up. So, I mean, hopefully we see better stuff, but I guarantee you it's going to be like Love Struck, where they show like a t-shirt for men. Don't worry, we have a version for females. They show that we have a version for women. There's a version for women, and then they go through all the female sim casts, and you're like, but you don't, but that doesn't, okay, right, sure, thanks. Because, you know, men are boring, which is just depressing for me, and I just really, really wish they would stop making me sad and depressed about my poor sims. So I'm probably going to be disappointed. Like, the rest of the cast, like the female sim stuff, looks nice, but we know we don't play with female sims, so, like, what the fuck is the point here? And I I gotta be honest, when I first saw, like, funerals, I was like, oh, eh. It's just an event you throw. I don't have to throw funerals. I don't know why my brain went, eh. Because I know so many people have wanted it, but I'm like, I don't really have any interest in throwing funerals. Like, we have Sims die so much, I don't really... But, I mean, and not to say I never will. But it's one of those, like, I mean, I probably will, but I'm not going to do it for everyone, because it's not something that I really desperately wanted in my gameplay. I like the tarot card table, that's kind of cool, and I think tarot cards are things, like, collectibles you can find around, so that's pretty cool. You know, if you piss off your crow, it could kill you. That's kind of fun. Like... adding all the skill tree and like powers and everything to ghosts to make them more fun. Where was this pack when Sonnen was floating around? Son of a bitch. You know, I like the what we did with Sonnen better. Oh my God, he's just sitting cross-legged on the bed talking. That was adorable. I like what we did with Sonnen better, bringing him back. I don't think you could set, but like being able to set things as heirlooms. I don't think you'd be able to set a tombstone or an urn as an heirloom, but that would have been fucking hilarious because that's essentially what Sonnen was. He was our family heirloom, and I would have died laughing if we could have set him as that. I probably don't know if I'll be using like the wills and stuff like that, but it is interesting that you can do that now, you know, and like, because like you kind of have to fake it, like when you're moving out, like when we were moving out with Archer, we, you know, okay, we're gonna take some money. Like, and then because Avery's going to end up with the house when Sherman and Addison die and whatever is there. So This must be scaled down. Looks fucking ridiculous. You know what? If we do it at this angle, okay, well, he got up, but if we do it at that angle, I mean, I want to be like, drinking a glass of water is not going to make you need to pee that instantaneously, but valid, to be fair. The second I drink something, I have to instantly pee. We'll go pee. And there's bunnies. So I'm like half excited and half not sure. I'm still going to get it. Don't get me wrong. But I think it might unsure. Why did that not get your pee need up? I'm going to cheat your tired up a little bit because like I'm tired of you guys taking a million naps. So like some of the more realism things, I don't know if I'll be using a ton. Like, yeah, sure. Oh, wait. And you Sherman's here. Let's invite in. Let's come in and invite. He's sad. He doesn't want to be alone. He doesn't want to die. I like the reincarnation thing though. Can I just be fair? Like, but I also hate it. I hate it because there's been like this idea bouncing around in my brain. Okay, something with vampires and like doing it similar to the way we did the Time Lord challenge. You know how like you have to change constantly, but that you're changing everything. And I'm like, it'd be kind of fun to have like a vampire and then like, but I don't want to do another decades challenge. I'm not making any sense. But being like, you know, what did he give us? Wait. What'd you get? A hydroponic planter. Dude, Dad, cool. We're not planting anything, but that's nice. And we should actually put up our, actually, we should put these in the hallway. Hold on. This way is always open, so maybe we should just put them over here. Let's put them here. All right, they're kind of smushed into each other, but it's good enough. You're feeling very flirty talking to your dad. Weird. Well, like a vampire and then like just them almost throughout the generations where they just, but I don't want to do another, I don't want to have to set up with custom content and do it. I mean, I have some stuff, but like I don't have all the old stuff I had when I did our history challenge and we started out the prehistoric era and then we went through everything and we got to the point where we're like, if we get a futuristic pack, we'll finish. And we've never gotten the futuristic pack, and it's been like 84 years. So even if we got one, we're never going back to that. But it'd be just too long. But you know what I mean? Like doing something like that where like he's traveling through time and he's just but like, would I get bored playing with the same damn sim? It'd kind of be like a super sim challenge in a way but with a vampire. And like, but the reincarnation thing is like, oh my God, but then you could have them have their human lover, right? That then grows old and dies. And then you can choose when you're the ghost, you get all the stuff and then you choose. Cause I was like thinking, I'm like, well, that's great. You could be reborn. But then like, I don't think I want my sim being reborn to someone. I'm like, that's weird. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And then them saying that you could, no, you can choose. So your sim, like, okay, so like Sonnen, right? When he died, if he finished all his ghostly stuff. So I'm assuming that ghosts don't just magically poof out of your household. I wonder if you get an option, because what if you just don't want to play with the ghost? Do you have the option when a sim dies to be like, would you like them to join your household? And I'm like, yes, then you can continue their journey, or no, you just let them go and be normal ghosts. Because I don't know if every single time I want to be forced to play with the ghosts. Kind of like, oh, my sim died. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, for some things, I think it's fine to just like, I want my ghosts around, but I don't want to play as them and then do their, you know what I mean? So like legacies, once we move on, like, I don't want to be like, oh, hey, Sherman died. He's in your family now. And here you go. It's like, no, like, just, he's not in our house. So I don't think we'd have to deal with that. But like, if Sonnen magically died from laughing or something, yeah, no, I want to keep him. See if we can bring him back, right? But like, if he dies of old age, maybe I just want to let him go and I don't want to play as him and try to do his otherworldly things. So like, I hope we get the option. We'll see how it goes, because I think in a couple of weeks, next week, I think, is the gameplay trailer. So we'll see what happens. But like, God damn it, son. It's just funny that he's sitting right there. But you are still tired. It's only 5 o'clock. I cheated your need up a little bit. God, stop. Oh, hi. There you go. Don't have another baby, guys. But like, I kind of like the idea, like, okay, you have the vampire or whatever, they have their human lover, the human dies, and then when they're done with their stuff, you can have them reborn and you can pick what household they go into. So then you could be like, yeah, I want them reborn over here as like a toddler or an infant. And then you could always go in there. And they're supposedly supposed to retain or like get some of the, like, for example, like if it was Archer, he was born in game. He's got some of his infant quirks and traits and things like that. Like he was an infant in the game. I didn't just make him as a young adult. So I'm assuming they would have to have gone through life in the game. Like, if you were never an infant in the game and you never did any infant milestones or toddler milestones, you wouldn't have those in your next life. But like, if he were reborn, he would all of a sudden have his infant and toddler milestones. And so, like, maybe something he got as an infant, now in his next life, he has that. And that's pretty fucking cool and pretty in depth. And I'm pretty impressed by that. But the thing I'm curious about is, like, because Lovestruck kind of fucks up all your shit, like, it made romance way more difficult. If your Sims are soulmates, for example, right? Whoops, yeah. Like, we are best friends, amazing compatibility, we're soulmates. If Sonnen were to die, and we were to have him reincarnated, and let's say Archer also gets reincarnated. So they both go to different households. So I know where they are. And I'm playing one of them. So Sonnen's reincarnated now. Okay. And Archer's reincarnated. If new child Sonnen meets new child Archer, are they going to have the amazing compatibility that they had before? When they become teenagers or young adults, are they still going to be soulmates? Are they going to know that? Or is the game going to be like, well, now we're going to or am I going to have to go in and be like, okay, wait, because Sonnen's probably not going to be reborn and look like Sonnen. I would assume he's going to take genetics, I guess it depends on how that works, from whatever family. So he becomes a goth child. He's going to look like Bella and Mortimer Goth. And Archer is now the child of the pancakes. He's going to look more like a child from Bob and Eliza. They're going to look totally different. So are they still going to have the soulmate bond where they kind of recognize each other like that? Or is it like, well, now we're starting over and now they hate each other because, when they develop attractiveness traits, they're totally opposite now? Because Sonnen is going to have this, like, you know what I mean? Do they keep those type of things? Do I have to go in and go, okay, well, now I've got to manipulate it and be like, okay, I want new Sonnen Goth to be attracted to these certain things, which Archer Pancakes has, and because they're going to look different, and I got to manipulate it, and then it's like, well, like, theoretically, it's different because the game has the reincarnation in it, so this was actually your sim, as opposed to just, quote-unquote, pretending and using your imagination for it. But, like, I would want my sims, if they were soulmates, to stay soulmates, you know what I mean? You're a good dad taking care of this baby. Look at you. Look at you taking care of him right away. Like, oh, dip, instantaneous. Woke up out of bed. No fucks. Like, most of my sims ignore their babies. Well, aw, sweetie, you could have eaten something better. No, don't walk away. Anyway, he's going to go pick. That's true. We have to make sure our animals are good. Let's see. Your hygiene is low. Come here and brush the horse. More choices, horse care. Brush him. Come brush the horse because his hygiene's low. So we need to give him a... You're good. Where the fuck is Cloud? Wait a minute. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where's my relationships? Okay, why can I not click that button? Let's go focus the camera. What the fuck? Cheesecake age... Oh, Cheesecake's a big horsey! Why the fuck are you way the hell over here? Wait, where's our lot? Why? How? How the fuck is he way the fuck over there? All right, whatever. Listen, Cloud. It's not my problem anymore. Look, there he is. Look at our big horsey. Isn't he precious? Oh, now we have horsey. Okay, can you brush him again? Oh, never mind. He's going to bed. Okay, we'll brush him in the morning. And you're taking care of the baby. Sonnen's like, I don't care anymore. Sonnen gave birth. He had to deal with that. We're fine. But yeah, so I'm curious because like I had the whole legacy that we were gonna do after this, and I might adjust one of the generations because one of them fits in kind of perfectly to our literature challenge one. I was like, oh, there we go. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it twice. So then I was like, well, instead of doing that one in the challenge I was gonna do, we could kind of adjust it and do some things and kind of use some of the life and death stuff. Now that would be like 3 years from now, so who knows what's going to be out by then. But doing the Grim Reaper career and all that stuff. Um, but then I was also like, well, but now that this is coming out, it'd be kind of fun to do something where like you have like a vampire and then see how the reincarnation thing works. And so then they have their love who dies and then is reborn. And then that Sim's out there and see if they're soulmates again. But if that doesn't work that way, if it's like, well, no, your Sim's still out there and they might, because it said they might still have connections to their family, right? So like, it seems like maybe they'll kind of recognize their family or something like that. But like, what I would hope is like Archer and Son and their soulmates. So if they were to meet each other again in their next lives, they would still be soulmates. Like that would still persist. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, there you go. I was like, I don't know why I'm like, I figured that he wasn't hungry because I feel like you keep doing everything but. So I assumed you already fed him, but I guess not. Um, and then I'm gonna have you go back to sleep because this is why you're exhausted because you're never sleeping. And I know you can't because the baby, but you know what I mean? So then I'm like, do we do something like that where we just kind of play? I mean, to be fair, we could do something shorter like that where it's only going to be a couple of months where we go through and you know and then do the legacy we wanted to do after that. You know what I mean? Cuz like that would be kind of cute. I kind of like that. Like I don't know. I don't know. Um I don't know what's wrong with your fucking baby. Because you just went over and changed his diaper and now he's still crying, but you're going to die, so I need you to eat. Are you going to get the unbalanced meals thing again? Cuz like you could have something different. Yeah, okay. Let's have you, when you're done taking care of the baby. Okay, our horsey is all uncomfortable. So are you awake? Can we come take care of our horsey? Can we ask what's wrong? Losing control. Go away. I don't care about that. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, his hygiene and his fun. Okay, so let's come here. Oh, nope, I was clicking. I was the horse. Talk to. Rub his neck. More choices. Horse care. Let's clean his hooves. Horse care. Brush his coat. Cheesecake is uncomfortable from feeling, but no, don't take care of the fucking baby. Sonnen can do it. He's feeling bored. Now, what else does he need to do? He needs to have fun. So why don't you go? Can we? No, not sell horse. I don't know. Let's see. Can we like have him run around? Can we have him like? I can't like have him run around. I wanted him to run around, so go do something fun, horsey. What is this? Hold on. Oh, I don't have a horsey ball. Oh, I forgot to get a horsey ball for him. I'm not very good at this. Kind of forgot about horse balls. All right, let's go here and find our horsey ball. That's like food stuff, but it usually brings up the, here we go. We don't have an all blue one. Well, purple's not the color. Really? We don't have we have a blue and red one? We don't have a blue and green one? We have a all green one. You know what? I'm not going to see that all green one. Let's just get a black and white one. Okay, and let's just put this here. Okay. Here you go, horsey. Here you go, sweet cheeks. There you go, babes. I am very sorry. Okay, you are the only one taking care of your own child. Okay, you can go grab something to eat. Sonnen, I was gonna have you... I know you keep eating the thing. I was gonna have him cook something like normal. Like, clean out the spoiled food. Okay, now he's going upstairs to do that. Always getting more choices. What do we have in here? I mean, you have other stuff. You just keep eating the wrong thing. What is this? What's going on here? Oh, you have never asked about his attraction or anything, but that's okay. Let's serve brunch. Let's have something. Let's make a fruit salad. I feel like that's good. Who's calling you? Yeah, go for it. I don't know what you asked about, and I don't care. Anyway, you know what I mean? So I don't know if we do something like that to kind of just play with life and death. You know what I mean? Like start off with a vampire and their human lover, and like obviously the human lover would be like we'd already have them. It wouldn't be someone they meet type of a thing. And then this way we can kind of play and just do a little bit. Just do once around. So like it would kind of be a shorter thing, I think. Um like is the horse ball dirty? Why does it look dirty? Um You know what I mean? Like, so you have the vampire and the human lover. The human's going to age and grow old and die. And then we play with them as a ghost. And then, you know, get all their stuff, have them be reborn. We know what household they're in. And we kind of go back and forth between the vampire house and the reborn Sims house. Have them come out, like, blah, 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 and see if they meet again, if they're still soulmates. And then they reconnect, like, technically like in the next decade or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that could kind of be a fun little because honestly, like it doesn't have to be it could be a fun little one-off. You know, where it's not our legacy, where it's not going to be a long-term type of a thing that's like 3 years. Sonnet's coming up. Is this fucker going to age up? Yeah, he ages up today, right? Good. Okay. You know what I mean? It's not something where it'd be a long term like most of our gameplay, like our legacies, take several years to do. But we don't have to worry about that. What is unpleasant in here? Oh, there's a diaper there. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is age the baby up now. More choices. Let's wait. Baby care? Age up. Let's age him up now because today's his birthday. So let's age him up to an infant. We'll go in, cast, and then we'll randomize. He's Sunny. That sounds fabulous. Let's come in here. He's not on his mat, which is ridiculous, but okay. So let's delete that. We don't need that anymore. Let's come into this and let's go in here and go to packs and just get our storybook nursery. Let's get, this is our infant crib. So we want the, are we using the blue and yellow? Yeah, we're mostly using the blue and yellow because otherwise it's turquoisey colored and then, or pink. And we want this one. So we're going to basically put this on top of our baby. So hopefully he moves. Or no, he, oh there. Okay, it's like hopefully he moves or he's crushed. Whatever. The only thing I don't like is the mobile blocks the crib, so you can't get to it. Like, because a mobile should be over the crib, but if it's over the crib or at the end of the thing, I don't know if it's over it. If it's at the end of the, like the thing, the bassinet, you can't get to it. Like, they can't get to the bassinet. And it's like, so I think if I put this here, I don't think they can get to the crib. Which is like really stupid, because like the Sims team should have thought of that. Like, don't add, like lamps and think, they should not be, you know, whatever. Okay, we're gonna put this here. We got the rocking chair. We can, I want to move this. I'm gonna kind of just put this maybe over here. And then let's get one of these. There is one downstairs, but let's put one here so we can slap the baby in it if we need to. We got toys and stuff. I don't think we need really anything else. He's got some stuff. What is this? A single antique. Oh, because that's in build mode. I'm like, I know we're missing shit in here. I don't think we really need, I mean, because I don't really, like, it's totally fine. I love this little guy, though. Oh, he's up there. I put him up there, but you can't. The thing that I don't like is he's just decorative. I want you to play with him. I want to be able to play with him. I want them to be able to, like, yeah, okay. All right, now let's actually go into Command Center. Archer, you're gonna have to wait. Archer, yeah. Avery's gonna have to wait. Um, but yeah, so now I'm thinking maybe doing the little vampire-y one-offy thing. Why do you look so mad? Why are your eyebrows so fucking mad? Okay, that's better. You have got Sonnen's hair color. That's kind of cute. So let's just slap some skin details on you. Let's oh, you got some eyelashes. Good. Are they? No, we gotta have darker eyelashes. Those are good. And do we have actually are these cuter? No, those are like intense. You don't need those. We don't really have I don't really have good like skin overlays like the ones that I like. That one's fine, I guess. Oh, these are like adding other little thingamajigs. Well, there you go. We'll put that one on and that's perfect. Your little eyebrows. Just want to see something. I think you got a good mix because I think you got yeah, because Sonnen's eyes are green. That's what I thought. You got Archer's eyes and Sonnen's hair. That's actually cute. Thanks, game. Also, when did you get a little chunky, sweetie? How did this happen? You like seriously? Like just a couple of days of eating and I mean, I understand you got a little thicker because you got pregnant, but like the game's like he had pancakes once, 30 pounds. I get it. You know, Archer, I get it. That's my life. Technically, what would you be? You know what? Let's just pretend. We're not going on to his generation. He's just going to be a teen and we're going to see him and whatever. But what would we do for you if you were one? Because we've done lime chiffon. We did sour grapes because we did sour grape cakes. We did lemon. We did that one. We did angel cake because that was that one. So all we really had left of these was huckleberry pie and raspberry tart. So, like, huckleberry pie was green and raspberry tart was pink. So, like, what other colors have... Well, strawberry shortcake... You know what? We should do the raspberry tart pink because strawberry was, like, red, right? So, strawberry was red. Lime chiffon was obviously lime. Plum pudding was purple. Orange blossom was obviously orange. Almond tea was, like, a purple kind of color. I think almond tea we did, like, a pinky purple color. Cafe au lait... Lime chiffon was the only one that we kind of did, well, in lemonade, which would have been pink and yellow. You know what I mean? Because lemon, lime. Oh, we didn't do crepe Suzette either, but that was like an additive. We could do it. Cafe au lait, we kind of did, I think we did the turquoise and yellow. I think that's the one. Yeah, because that was Kyrie. Lemon meringue was yellow. Angel cake, sour grapes was like purpley. Blueberry muffin. We haven't really done a lot of green, but I was thinking if we did like pink, then we can kind of rotate it around and tie it right back in to strawberry. You know what I mean? Because we also brought Sonnen around, but then again, you know what? We'll just do pink and green. We'll just do pink or green. We'll see if it, you know what? That's kind of pinky. That's a green and purple. That's green and peachy. Let's see. That's pink and a turquoise. You know what? Good enough. Do we have like little... Okay, like little jeans are fine. Those are cute. Sure. Like me trying to figure out a color for a child I do not give a fuck about. That's awful. I don't mean that. But I mean like we're not continuing on with him. You know what I mean? So like... We should slap some green. You know what? We'll just do different outfits with different colors. Let's just put some of these little... They're more blue, but like... You know what? We don't really have a good color that goes with this. Do we have a pink one? We'll do the pink ones. You know what? We don't need to put socks on. You're fine. How about your little formal wear and we can put something green on? That's not really green. But like... It's kind of sorta-ish. It's the best thing we got. No. Yeah, it's more like a minty color, like a dark mint. But that's okay. Your sleepwear. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. Your parents have a horse. There you go. You're just going to be all sorts of fucking rainbow. Sweetie, what do you think you're doing? No, dear. Excuse me. Why do you suddenly not have eyelashes as skin details? Why did your eyelashes suddenly fucking disappear off skin details? Why do I have to put your skin details on for every single... Hold on. Why do I have to put your eyelashes on for every single fucking... Like, your skin details should be on for everything? I don't understand how this is working. Like, there's skin details. I get it's a neck scar, but it's like, it's a skin detail. It should be on for every fucking thing, right? We'll give you adorable eyelashes. And then we're just going to go... But I can't go skin details and do it for every single look. And why are these now double layered? What the actual fuck is happening here? Why are these not working for every single... That's really bizarre. Like, why would you make them under skin details if they don't work as skin details? Okay, whatever. Okay, oh, there you go. That's kind of green. Cute. And we're just gonna put, like, regular pants on. We're never gonna see your party wear, so it doesn't really fucking matter. And then do we have green shoes? Those are, sure, good enough. Don't care. We'll let you dress yourself. What are you gonna wear for hot weather? You might need that. So, let's see. This one's cute, and that one has a green color. Green and blue. That one's, like, way more lime. Let's go with this one. And then we'll just put little tan shorts on, and we have cute little, like, we have cute little sandals. Sure, good enough. And then your winter, we have cute little snowsuits. Let's put a little pink snowsuit on you. There you go. Now you're pink and kind of greenish. Sure, good enough. We spent way too much time for an infant that's gonna, like, age up in a couple days anyway. Whatever. Yeah, because, I mean, like, to be fair, Venture Forth is not gonna be finished in the next, like, 3 weeks. You know what I mean? And I absolutely hate starting new challenges. Like, listen, we're starting a new side kind of hustle challenge. So that one's all off because it's multiple parts a week. But I don't want to start a new Let's Play or anything like that when it's not going to run numerically with everything that I have. Can you put Elliot in the... Well, I don't want you to put him to bed. I just wanted you to put him there, but that's okay. I just want to see if you can. Yeah, okay. And then why don't you put him there? Actually, you know what? Why don't you... Friendly activities. I guess okay, hold on. No, pick him up. Pick up. Pick up. And there is one of these downstairs, right? Let's put him here. Let's put him there. He's a snuggly sleeper. Oh, God. What annoying is that going to be? Fall asleep while being held. Oh, good Lord. Great. Obnoxious child. Will you pick this asshole up? Anyway, I like how all of our Let's Plays, aside from the one-off that we just started, is going to be, like, everything ends in 1. Like, this week, everything ends in 8. So, like, we would have to start before the pack even comes out. Otherwise, we have to wait 10 more weeks. Like, it's going to kill me. It's going to fucking kill me. You know what I mean? We'd have to wait till January. Or we just have to do a couple parts to catch up. Just, like... Or we basically, like, just do part 1 and 2 the 1 week and then do it that way and that type of a thing. You know what I mean? Like, because now that I've set this precedent for myself, I'm gonna, like, go crazy, like, whatever. And to be fair, I'm set, like, because, let's see, he ages up there. That's gonna be I mean, to be fair, this one is not gonna end probably until, like, January. This is up to you guys. we can kind of speed run through it. Like, you know, age Elliot up to a toddler next time, and then a child the time after that, and then a teenager, and then we're like, okay, we're good. So like we only have a couple more weeks. Um, or we could play it out the whole time. Because here's the thing. This happens to me every single... Okay, he's sleeping, so, like, never mind. I didn't think he was actually tired, but I just wanted to see if we could get it in there with the mobile over it. The mobile only blocks the bassinet. So, I guess because you put it at the end instead of over it? I don't know, whatever. Because here's the thing. Now that we're at the end, right? With our other Sims, we had goals and we were doing things. I don't care to do things. Like, this is what happens at the end. I'm happy we brought Sonnen back to life. They have their child. Everything is great. And what we're doing here, where we're just kind of going through the motions and they're doing stuff and we're speaking, that's all we're going to do for the next several months until Elliot ages up into a teenager and we can kind of just see what he looks like and be done with it. So, like, I'm okay with, like, speed aging him up. You know what I mean? Just to kind of see what he would look like and wrapping this up a little bit earlier than we normally would, because otherwise, I mean, if you've been around long enough, you know how it goes when we get to the end and we're like, yeah, it's the last. I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it, whatever. And I don't really care. And we basically do nothing. A lot of times we do nothing, but we'll be like, okay, we got to go build a skill. We got to do this. I don't care. Like Archer, he's supposed to be our blueberry muffin. He's supposed to write. I don't care to have him write. Like, why bother? I'm not worried about it. You know, like, whatever. Don't care. He doesn't need to write. I cannot see anything. It's so fucking dark. Oh, it's 7 p.m. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I'm like, I could have him write and I could do stuff, but like, what's the point? It's the end. So now that we're at the end, I'm kind of just thinking like, let's, go through, age him up a little bit sooner than we normally would, see what he looks like, and kind of just call it a little sooner than we normally would, just so that we don't run out the mojo where we get to the point of it just gets boring and pointless and nobody wants to be here. That sounds so awful. I love Sonnen and I love Archer. I love that they have this life, but I'm also like, I'm ready to move on to other stuff. Now, obviously, probably won't be till November, because if we started that other series idea, it wouldn't be till after the new pack comes out, and the new pack's not coming out until Halloween. So, though, how long is it going to take mods to be updated? Maybe that first week in November, we're not going to, I don't know, because I record on Saturdays, so like 2 days to get all the mods up. Well, no, the patch usually comes out like, what, the Tuesday beforehand? So like, okay, that should be okay. But again, if we do that, then I would wrap this up. To be fair, this would make a nice 2 more parts. Like, we kind of like, we could just skip straight to a child, in the next part, because like infants and like, they're fine when you're playing the game, but since we're like not, like, we're not really playing, and it's like, what's the point? Like, skip him straight to a child, and then in part 270, which would be on the 23rd, age him up to a teenager, kind of have that be the wrap-up part, and then this way on the 31st, because then it wraps up in part 270. That's a nice little bow, right? Because otherwise it'd be 271. To be fair, we could have almost gotten 300 probably out of this entire series, but not really. But like, do we want to spend another like 10 to 20 parts of just doing nothing? We're like, okay, yeah, we're going through the motions and we're here and we're doing stuff and like, yeah, there's a horse and okay. And I don't really, my mojo's already kind of dwindling, and I just want to, I don't want to say I just want to get through it, because I don't feel that way. I want to end this on a high. Like, we're at a good place right now. You know what I mean? What is the deal with this child, and why are you going to go swim? Well, he went back to bed, so I guess that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, let's just end it on a high while everyone's happy and like whatever, instead of like dragging it out and getting bored. Because I do that at the end of series. I know I do. And I would rather wrap this up and be like, okay, yeah, we've gotten everything accomplished. It's the end. We've got a nice little bow. We saw what he looks like, and we're good. And we're done. You know what I mean? Then like drag it on past that. So I'm thinking of ending it by at least the end of the month. We'll see if I decide that 270 is the good part, or if, you know, we just do it so that the last part is on the 30th. Now, I know that the new pack then doesn't come out till the 31st, so technically it would take the place of this, but I don't mind doing the first part that week, and maybe, even though there's no way I could get it, do it, put it up for the Saturday, because I'd be recording on the 2nd. But I could throw it up on Sunday, and even though we already have a video that goes up on Sunday, we still throw it up on Sunday. And then we have our part 2 that would go up the following week. And then we're even in our number. That's more important to me, guys. That's the most, like if we started where everything's on a 4, I would have to do 4 parts to get caught up over the couple of weeks. No, sweetie, go pee first. Go pee first. Go pee first. You can come feed the baby. Okay, come here, and also because my infant is annoying me right now. Feed the baby, because he's hungry, and then you can change his diaper. See, he's already annoying me. No, what did I tell you to feed the fucking baby? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, fine, then you feed the goddamn baby. Somebody feed this motherfucking asshole. See, yeah, I'm already annoyed. Will you fucking just feed him? Feed him, Jesus goddamn Christ. Will you fucking feed this baby? Feed this motherfucking baby. No one is feeding the motherfucking baby. Holy son of a fucking bitch. One of you goddamn motherfucking assholes feed this motherfucking baby. Yeah, no, we're gonna end this, okay? Because they're already getting annoying. They're like birds fighting over who feeds the damn baby. Jesus, one of you fuckers do it. At least when I had birds and they were feeding a baby bird, they fought, they'd grab it and feed it and grab it and feed it, and they were both feeding it. This way, neither one of these assholes is doing it. All right, will you goddamn change this fucker's diaper? Change diaper. Don't put him back in the crib. Do you see how gross and stanky he is? Yeah, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, we're gonna have to wrap it up. We're gonna have to wrap it up because these fuckers are not doing any goddamn thing I am fucking telling them to do, and it is goddamn killing me right now with a fucking infant. Like, no, I'm already sick of you fucks. Oh my fucking god. Change his diaper. Will you goddamn clean this motherfucking baby? How can you not change a baby's fucking diaper? How can you not? Fine, give him a bath then. Something. Like, Jesus goddamn Christ, clean the fucking child. I don't know if they can't get to the changing table, but you could just spin him around. Like, this is gonna kill me. So, like, already, no, I'm done. We're done. We're done. We're just not gonna do this. I'm not gonna hang out for weeks. So, there you go. That answers that. Sorry if that's gonna drive you bonkers and bother you, but, like, we don't get the time to enjoy Sonnen like we all thought we would. But it's okay. Sonnen's happy. That's all that matters. But, like, good fucking God. Okay, will somebody come and... I don't care if you're tired. I'm going to cheat that. I need you to come here and, like, hug. And I need you to clean his hooves. And I need you to get stable gossip. Tell a joke. I need you to discuss origins of the universe. Whisper to... There you go. Take care of the horse. See, because we got too much shit to do and it's driving me crazy already. So, like, you know. Where the hell is our stupid fucking other animals? Where the hell are these assholes? Where's this asshole? Way the fuck over here. No, go away. I don't know who you're asking about. I don't think it's a good idea. Go away. And you're over here. They're just bouncing around like little... Whatever. What the fuck ever? Who knows? Whatever. Go do something fun. Yeah, so I think we're gonna just have to, like, we're gonna cheat and age. Like, listen. He's an infant now. We'll age him up to a toddler. We should probably just age him up to a toddler now, because, like, whatever. We're just age him up to a child in the next part. Like, whatever. And then after that, we'll just do a teenager. We'll end at part 270. We'll call it done at then. I think that's a good idea because they're driving me bonkers already, and I don't want to kill them. But that does mean that if we do, I think we're going to go with that for now. That's going to be probably what's going to happen. Because again, we always do this. I get to the end of series and we just kind of like go through the motions and it gets laggy and boring. And I'm sure it's not fun for anybody. And even though, like, yes, I will miss them. But it's one of those, like, if this is the end, it's the end. And let's just call it the end and let it go out on a high note. Not that this part was a high note because they're being assholes, but you know what I mean? Because that's all we're doing is I'm just waiting out for Elliot to turn into a teenager. And then, oh no, you need to not be ill. Stop being ill. You know. And then we'll see, do we start? I think I like the idea maybe, because I was thinking like, oh, but I already had a legacy in mind that I wanted to do. But I like the idea of like the one-off short kind of thing. It's not really going to be short. It's probably going to be a few months. But, you know, we have our, like, Sims and everything, like, to take the place of this. And that does mean, yeah, we'll get it. So it'll probably start the week the pack is out. That's going to be a lot of prep work to do. Or the following week, the week after, I'll just throw up 2 parts. You know what I mean? Maybe part 1 will be kind of like an intro, short little part, and then part 2 will be like the real part, just because I like to keep the numbers consistent. The other series we started, that's going to be like a one-off thing that we're throwing in. It's going 2 parts a week. That's never going to keep... That one I'm okay with not being matching number. I'm not okay with anything else that's going to be a long-term all fell in so succinctly and perfectly. I can't go back now. Does that make me insane? I think it does. I think I'm slightly insane. I don't think anybody else notices but me, but I notice. And like once it lined up like that, I was like, we can never go back to having things mismatch, guys. We can never do it. Like, I don't know. Again, maybe having our other thing go up with everything being mismatchy will help me get over it. I don't know. We'll see. But, oh, look at him. He's so proud of himself. Good poisey. It's like good pony and good horsey and good porsey. Good porsey. Good porsey. No, good horsey. She's a good pony. Look at you. You're so precious. Okay. But yeah, so we'll probably wrap this up by the end of the month then. I was unexpected, but it is what it is because, you know, I think I'm trying to convince myself that I'm not being an asshole by cutting it short, but I realize it's the lesser of 2 evils. We cut it quickly and everyone's like, oh man. Or it's like, we just do this and I'm like, yeah, no, okay, so we're here and like, whatever. And then I don't feel like I'm having as much fun with it. And then I feel like I'm getting stale. And then everyone's like, wow, this is boring now. And I don't want you to be bored with the end. I'd rather speed run it the last couple of episodes than like be bored than, you know, have it that way because I know we've done that before with other things. So. Likes fitness. Yeah, sure. Actually, you know what you could do? You could some swim laps. You could go do swimming laps. Could work off some of those McMuffin stomach that you got going on there. Not that it matters. You're a dad now. You could have a dad bod. It's totally fine. You know? You eat 1 waffle, you gain 40 pounds. You swim for 4 days, like non-stopping, and you get fatter. Life. Oh, and it's also water fun for Summerfest, so perfect. But yeah, so I'll wrap this part up here, and we will probably look to wrap this up by the end of the month. So in 2 more weeks, we'll just do it and leave everybody happy in their house and whatnot. So he's angry because he is awake and angry. You know what? Yeah, that's a mood. It's pretty much my life. Except for on weekends, then I'm happy. But when I have to wake up during the week to go to work, I'm awake and angry. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.